Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jess, your host for Mondays on the Beaver Bunch, and it's a beautiful Monday. It's, I think, January 19th, and this is fantastic. Sunny, blue skies. It's probably about 78 to 80 degrees in San Diego. This, my friends, this is why I'm staying here. It's gorgeous. I mean, there are millions of places that I want to visit, but San Diego has definitely taken the cake when it comes to the weather. This is great, and I can't wait to finish this video. I love you all, but I can't wait to finish this video so that I can go hop on my bike and just ride around until I have to be at work at 4. So this past weekend we had a huge housewarming party and it was amazing. I had such a good time, and myself and my 2 roommates kind of have different groups of friends, and this particular party sort of brought all of these amazing people together for one night. And hopefully that wasn't the last night, because everybody got along, there were just good vibes all around, and I had a really great time. So yeah, God, I love housewarming parties. And I love my new house. This is the studio, by the way. So the topic for this week, we have a few questions that we're gonna answer, and the first one is: are you out at work? Yeah, I'm definitely out at work. In fact, this is probably what I look like when I go to work. So if people at my work don't know that I'm gay, they're weird, because I'm super gay. Why or why not? Why am I out at work? Okay, when I got my first 9 to 5 job when I was 18, I was not out at work, and I worked with a bunch of guys. I was like the auditor for this service company, and I worked with a bunch of drivers and whatever, and they would harass me because I was really feminine then, and they would definitely harass me, not in a bad way, but in a very playful way. But in hindsight, I realized that it was definitely not appropriate for work. And so as soon as I quit that job, I shaved my head and cut the umbilical cord for my heterosexual lifestyle, or whatever it was, and I entered the homosexual, I'm totally gay world, and I'm okay with that. I love it. It makes me happy. I like owning it, you know what I mean? Yeah, I am out at work. I think that being out at work is up to you. It's really at your discretion, and it's not something that's absolutely mandatory once you sign the gay papers, that you have to be out everywhere. It's up to you. Work is work. Your home life is your home life. People at work don't need to know who you're sleeping with unless you feel that you want to share that with them. That's it. That's my 2 cents on that one. What are my thoughts or views on lesbian sex and the ability to lose your virginity in a lesbian relationship? That question is kind of odd. It's oddly worded, but I kind of get the gist of what it's asking. My views on lesbian sex and losing your virginity. I have my own idea of what it is to have sex with someone. You can fool around, you can mess around, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you've slept with them. Some people view, any kind of penetration as having sex. Others don't. It really depends on the person, and I don't know. Sometimes people think that using toys is oh, well, we've had sex now, I'm not a lesbian virgin anymore. I don't know how to define it. It's really definable by the people involved. That's all. If you feel like, you've had sex, well, then awesome. Good for you. Sex is good. Yeah, I don't really know how to answer that, because like I said, it's really up to the person, and nobody can ever tell you that you have or haven't had sex, or that you're still a virgin or whatever. I don't know. Alright, so the last question: with the way the media and society have over-sexualized women, how do you know you really find women attractive other than testing it out? Wow, that's a good question. Kind of ballsy, but a very good question. The way that I know, well, I have these really weird, things in my body. They're called pheromones, and they go off, crazy, heart-pounding, gut-wrenching, see a beautiful girl and just want, you just want to get it done. You just want to get it done. I'm not gonna lie. So when those things go off for me, I know that I'm attracted to somebody, and they don't go off for guys. They just don't. They never have. I find a guy, I find men attractive. I think they're like, nice to look at, but sexually, definitely not. No. And when I was in high school, I had never slept with a girl. I had never actually had like that physical, intimate interaction with a female, yet I definitely knew I wanted to be with a girl. I had boyfriends, I had made out with boys, I'd done whatever, and I just didn't have that feeling that my friends had been describing themselves with their boyfriends or whatever. And so as soon as I realized that I did like girls, everything just sort of fell into place. I was like, gay? What? Me? Just put it on my forehead, because that's exactly what I am, and I love girls. They're awesome. So I feel like a little boy sometimes when I talk about liking girls. It's kind of ridiculous. So that's it. That's my video. I hope you guys have a really, really great week, and thank you so much again. We have so many subscribers, and I'm so lucky to be a part of this collaboration, and I just want everybody on the Beaver Bunch, first of all my fellow Beaver Bunch collab friends out there, I love you guys. I think you're so rad, and to the subscribers and viewers and everybody in between, we really, really appreciate you guys so, so much. And I hope that this year, so far, it's 19 days into 2009, I hope that this year is amazing and fantastic for you. And wake up early tomorrow morning, because guess what, kids? We got a new president. I'll see you guys next week.